Hi, the Godstars here once again playing Minecraft. I am also here with my Pika and Killer Dog and this person and this person and this person and definitely Furry. I don't know the others that are in this lobby, but you know they're in this lobby. It's as you probably can tell, it's my Pika's 50th server. I'm pretty sure. But I just looked at my channel, realized like 2 days ago I gained 3 different subscribers, so that leaves me up with like 9 others.
My Pika.
I can't hear him.
It kind of makes me somewhat happy, just a bit,
Oh my god.
that I'm having some people that are starting to enjoy my channel a bit.
What?
And another thing,
Like it was bad.
26 views on Warframe.
Am I right?
Jesus.
I'm seeing all the people that subscribe to me.
It's kind of amazing what just happened
Hey, Killer, you subscribed?
within the
Yeah.
last live stream of why the fuck.
Ninja, Danny.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna keep on talking to them.
Wait, my Pika, do you lag out?
No, I'm still playing.
But yeah, really, like 2 days ago, 3 different subscribers. I had 26 views on my last live stream just a few seconds ago. Well, not just a few seconds ago, about 3 hours ago, which was about the update of Warframe Ring of Fire. Of course, it seemed like some of you actually enjoyed what I was doing, which was trying to kill the most hardest boss I have ever encountered. Really,
Did you mute?
probably harder than the Stalker. But I got muted, I could tell, because there's a strange noise within the background of my headset. I hope you cannot hear that. Really, I'm just doing this as a talking live stream or video, whatever.
But,
I'm somewhat very, very, very happy now that I'm starting to get
something. Kind of annoying.
some people to watch my channel and actually finally be interested. I don't know exactly how I started it. Really, I don't know if it was just from that live stream 3 hours ago of Warframe, or if it was something else. Most of my videos that's been watched are mostly those videos about some of the games with an actual campaign in them. Like Infamous or Minecraft Story Mode, sometimes Darksiders 2. You know, all that, but Warframe Ring of Fire probably got somewhat the most views that I've ever seen. Like, I'm looking at my channel right now on my computer, and that's just the one thing I see that has almost the most views that, like, exist. And I'm somewhat happy for some people that were starting to enjoy some of the stuff I am doing. And to just make this video less boring, I'm just gonna do something. I don't know what something.
Killer Dog.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. If I believe he like muted both of us or something, or he might have left. I'm gonna show you this one thing. It took not long really to build it, but it does look nice, and it does look like I've worked really hard on it. Which was no, fuck off, please, come on. I started a live stream.
Stop your broadcast.
Why?
You're literally crashing Killer Dog.
I'm not crashing Killer Dog at all. Why would I be responsible for killing?
anymore.
Okay.
Stop party. Leave the party or something. My God.
Why? Okay, fine. Jesus.
You're lagging us all.
How am I lagging you? I'm starting a live stream with my own self. I'm not taking any of your internet. Makes no fucking sense. I start a live stream and no one likes it that's in the party with me. Why? Why does this happen? Why am I getting but really, again, it's so nice to see some of you are actually are starting to somewhat enjoy watching me do something that I enjoy to do. Like Warframe, for one. I enjoy playing Warframe. I don't play Minecraft that much anymore. The reason why is because, I don't know, kind of somewhat got boring. I couldn't think of, like, any more builds or anything. It all started when I kind of finished somewhat building the dark village. I was trying to expand this village out. And I successfully did, as there's a golem right there, and there should be another golem around. But really, guys, it's so amazing to see that I'm actually starting to get somewhat attention. I've always kind of wanted to not somewhat just only express myself to my friends on the internet, or friends socially actually, or even family, but sometimes I just feel like I should kind of express them through just like really the internet, to live streaming on YouTube or even Facebook, which I do a lot of stuff related to so, and it kind of somewhat makes me happy, and it passes my time a lot faster than normal. Like, I believe I started this live stream at like 9, and it's 9:47. I don't know when I started this live stream actually, but really, I actually don't know what else to do or say. I don't know if I could build anything here. I don't know if I should go ahead and go start another live stream, just to somewhat celebrate that I'm almost at 10 subscribers, which it isn't that much, but for some people who try to somewhat work really hard to have themselves actual free time to start live streams, really, or videos, whatever. It's kind of hard for me in particular, just being 14-year-old that goes to junior high, deals with mom that wants me to sleep way early, and I don't, my brain couldn't function like that. I am so sorry. But, yeah, again, I really enjoy, being here. I hope you guys do enjoy my live streams. I hope you guys always have wonderful days before them and have wonderful days afterwards. Because, sometimes if you were like me, you'd be dealing with a lot. And sometimes the only way to get rid of all that kind of depression or stress or any kind of those negative feelings, you do those kind of live streams or videos with others every once in a while. Just somewhat no longer feel that kind of negative emotion. And so just, yeah, really. I might go ahead and start playing Warframe again sooner or later. It's either that, or I go ahead and try to play a different game that kind of catches your eye. And I'm trying to get a little bit better with my live streams and videos. I'm trying to make the title sound as if this is gonna be a fun time. But since it's always a live stream that I put on the channel, I really can't tell what might happen soon in the future, so I name it of what I was just doing a few seconds ago, or what I was doing just now, which earlier I just was building some stuff with my friends until they thought when I started the live stream I was destroying their internet somehow. I don't know how that really works. I'm not much of an expert for internet wise, especially when I have friends that are probably really far apart from me, and I really don't understand how most things just make them think I'm responsible for their lag when I start live streams or anything. But really, yeah, and my throat is becoming raspy. I have no water, so I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to bear with me here. But yeah, I'm starting to kind of lose myself. And when I mean that, I kind of mean like I'm not doing what I normally usually do, which usually I would be spamming live streams all over, just from one game to another every once in a while. Because that's all I could do was spam live streams. But with like new games and everything coming out and all that and blah 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 blah, there's been sometimes them kind of things, those kind of moments or events that you feel like you can't even do whatever you're about to do within the future of the day. And that's kind of me. I go through a lot of things, like so many things keep popping up on my mind about things other than the live streams or anything. It's really just my life. I keep on thinking about school, what's going to be happening on the next day, and just all of that really in particular. There's really not much more to talk about other than that. And I don't know. It's just a talk this entire video now. Because, you know, my friends completely let me leave the party. Just like that. Didn't even care what happened. But really, I am enjoying myself now with the live streams. I'm starting to get better some way at the second. There's less problems now going on between me and real life right now. I'm never a fan of reality. I almost want reality to just disappear in front of my eyes and I could just live in my own imagination. Doesn't anyone ever want to live in their own imagination? I'm pretty sure some people that are really lucky do. And when I mean live in imagination, I mean really live in what you always dream of. Like being in a land full of nothing but candy. I'm pretty sure some people can actually be there if they were like, I don't know, transported through some type of mysterious portal they didn't know about, or you know. And that kind of starts bringing up other subjects that I want to talk about to continue on this live stream and bore you out with just me jumping around, not doing others than jumping around thinking I'm a crazy person. I'm not a crazy person. I just like jumping around. I'm practicing on my parkour. See, my parkour has gotten better. Yeah. Whoop. 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 And to speak of something a little bit more along a different line now is what have I been doing throughout my entire time without you guys? I've mostly been, of course, playing games, and it was mostly, of course, was Warframe. I was trying to make actual progress because most of my live streams I wasn't making any progress. Every time I did a live stream, okay, I'm gonna go do this boss. I'm gonna see if I do it, and of course I fail and then rage. Because I'm trying to interest you guys some way, and sometimes I do bosses that will make me mad a bit, but every time when I get a little bit too mad, which I do a lot, on my first fail, I do quit. I cannot handle Warframe. It's to that point to where I'm so addicted into it that if I have one fail, I'm just like to never play it for like, I don't know, probably an hour. But yeah, Warframe's like the only game I can now play that I finally feel more enjoyment into, more fun into. That's why most of my live streams are directed to Warframe in particular. But so, really, if you want me to, just tell me, even though I barely look at my comments 24/7, just somehow tell me that, just somehow tell me if there's like something you want me to do, which of course I definitely gotta go ahead and do Darksiders 2 again, because I literally just went from the Tree of Life to the Tree of Light and looking at angels, and that's gonna be my next enemy to fight, just corrupted angels. That seems fun. I can do a live stream on that a little bit later on. I know very well no one's going to be watching the live stream for sure, because it's like almost 10 where I am, so that means some people might be in bed or just can't be bothered watching anything during the night. Just want to chill. They just want to Netflix and chill. And yeah. But really, kind of lost what I was about to say. There was something really important I wanted to talk about. Whatever. But, really, I'm losing words now. I'm kind of tired. And my throat is starting to hurt a bit. I want to take a drink of water, but that's going to leave more time. But, okay, I sort of now remember. But really, a lot of things are starting to change with me. I don't know what really is going on. I don't know what I'm probably going through. but I'm starting to do a lot of things that are different and sort of scare me a bit. Like, what is going on with me? Why am I doing this? And when I'm talking about something like that, I mean, like, I'm starting to do things that I normally never do. I mean, never do. I never really draw, that's for one. And yet I started finding, like, these pictures that seem so interesting that I decide to go ahead and draw them, kind of. And it's so strange, every time I do one, and I feel happy after the drawing, of course, and everything. And I just noticed that I drew something that I saw I felt interested in, and and then I'm starting to question myself, why did I do this actually? What was the reason again? And I believe really uh I've been starting to find new ways to pass the time and kind of somewhat make myself happy because the live stream started to get, I don't know, somewhat boring to myself, so that means I'd be saying that my channel is starting to get boring to myself, the person who is responsible for the entire channel. And really, I don't just do the channel for mostly popularity, I just want to kind of find a way to express myself, because I sometimes I don't feel any better when I'm just talking to someone I know. Sometimes I feel like I should be talking to someone that I don't know and see if they somewhat go through the kind of things I go through and actually understand what problems there could be within my life, that other person's life, and all that. And it's really, yeah, and I keep on doing this every time, once in a while, every time I do live streams somewhat relating to my channel, myself, others, and all that. It almost sounds like some type of speech I'm doing. Kind of feel like I'm Thomas Jefferson when he did that speech. I don't know, I read chapter 8 of a book in social studies and kept on thinking of the speech. But, I don't know. I feel like I'm starting to kind of ebb away from the normal things I always do, which is normally play video games every day, after school, during the weekends, all that. I just wake up, play games and all that, which I still do, but I'm starting to get interested in other things other than the games. I'm starting to get more interested into, like, some artistic kind of things and all that. And it's been drawing me away from video games, and I started to, like, enjoy some things. I'm starting to find new ways. And every once in a while, once I actually start live streaming, I start doing something that I cannot remember how to do. Like, once in a while, I'll enter a game, I can't remember even how to play it, and usually I'd love it enough to where I'd play it so much. That's never gonna happen with Warframe, man. But, really, I just want to find something better to do other than just games. And I know it's like go outside and all that because I'm like chubby, you know, I'm Jello Man. Jello Man, always chubby. But no, other than the outside thing, because I don't think it's really a good place to live in to where you go outside and do things. There's not at all nothing that seems safe within where I live right now, but really I just want to find something that I can do that not only pass the time but keep an interest in me and destroy my boredom for as long as school's going, for as long as probably the summer's gonna start later on, very later on, within the next, well, since February's almost starting, it's still gonna be within the next 4 months in a way. But really, I just, again, like I said earlier before, I just want to kind of express myself through just the channel in particular. And when I thought of Facebook and why I usually had it, I would just really thought it was just the normal account that I always use just so I can do other things online. and I became back into the interest of Facebook and using it as my way to show people that I'm somewhat changing and I'm getting more interested into the art kind of thing, which most of my posts are now being artistic. There's this character that I love from a game called Undertale, a game that I really want to play and do the pacifist run, of course. And there's this character in the game that I really love, and you get him at the end of Pacifist, really. You probably already know who he is, Azrael Dreamer. He's like the final boss battle. And I just somehow took interest in it and how he looks, and I'm like, I want to see his fan art, and I see his fan art, and it looks amazing. I go ahead and try to draw it and all that, and it turns out good, and then I just start getting an interest into art itself, and then I start listening to music when I do it too, and it does get scary when that happens too, when I listen to music, because some of the music I listen to is weird. But guys, don't think this is like supposed to be talk about everything about me, and no, it's totally not like that. It's just this was supposed to be talking about my channel in particular, but now it's switched from like my channel to me and you, really. I know most people out there that watch this channel or even watch other channels might get the same thing I'm talking about being yourself and sometimes trying out new things. Like, it's always the same thing with this place, and that's when I'm getting noticed, because I seem to be more out of place, yet I fit in. And what I mean out of place, kind of mentally out of place in a way. I don't know how you're kind of supposed to say that without saying that you're psychotic or anything. No, I kind of think differently than others. I kind of think of these things that can sometimes bring up questions to others. And really I start thinking, is there more than just what happens almost every day? Because every day I go through is almost like the same day over and over and over. And I feel like, is there a limit to having a normal day? Because I'm having normal days and I'm feeling like I no longer want it to be normal. I want to change this up. It's kind of like I'm going through a time loop and I want to get out of it. And don't some people actually think of that? Like, they think they're going through some type of time loop because they're doing almost the same days, somewhat. It's almost on the same genre, same actions and everything. Same words almost, same object that you just feel like, okay, how am I supposed to change this up without seeming to stand out of place or change anything? And really, what do you want to do that's way different than from what you normally have in your days? What I normally had within like 5 days, as always, of the week, I go to school, I deal with school, I come back, I play games. I never hang out with my friends online because they're never online when I'm playing games. And when I'm not playing games and I'm bored, they're online. It's almost the same thing with me, and so that's when I take interest in other things to change my days up a bit. And kind of like this, I haven't live streamed in for a while. I'm doing it now. I'm getting more interest into art. I've changed a few things on my Facebook account to make it seem like, I don't know, me. I've done so many things now that I think they should be making a difference within my life, but I don't know if they are. But sometimes doing stuff like that can put a negative effect on your days later on. It's positive at the start, of course, but then it's negative later. It's kind of like a drug. It seems great, but then later it just seems really bad. And really, that's kind of what goes on with everyone. Every time they do something new, they try out something new, it seems great until it seems like very bad later on within the next time they do it. Like, they don't feel like doing it anymore. Like, pretty much like drugs. Like, if you're new to drugs, you feel like you shouldn't be doing it. But, you know, of course, drugs always hook you up. But, really, that's kind of what's going on with me. I'm starting to somewhat get a negative effect when I'm getting the interest into art and other things. I'm starting to zone out a little bit more on school, making it to where I don't understand a single word what anyone is saying. I'm mostly starting to become less friendly, or at least less talkative or social with others, and I barely talk. And normally I talk a lot when someone brings up a subject, but when someone brings up a subject that I know, I no longer even, I don't say one word. I just let people talk about it, really. So a little bit later on, I'll say a few words, and those few words will be like the only few words I might say within a day. And really, I've never talked so much during one night. Jesus Christ. Really, though, guys, I'm really kind of hoping something's gonna change later on within my life. I hope something changes with your life. I actually do hope you're having a wonderful life. And I really, really hope you enjoy what you have. Because, of course, YOLO, kind of. YOLO, you only live once, remembering everything. And then once you die, you only live another time differently, making it to where you only live once again. I believe it's something like that, what happens. But, again, I keep on saying again, or but, or really. In all seriousness, I haven't said that for a while. But, again, really. I said all three. Though, I sometimes think I wanted my channel to go into games until later on. It didn't go from games, it kind of went from games to somewhat talking or not talking and focusing just on the game. Like this, for example, I'm not even focusing on the game, I'm just talking. Really, the only thing I'm doing is jumping around in a pattern of some kind with all these trees and all that. I mean, villages. And a really, Jesus, but, Christ, what, bleh. I just feel so weird now, like, I almost have this strange feeling, and I'm not liking the feeling, I really ain't. I never like whatever I am feeling, I'm that kind of somewhat neutral guy. But again, I am really feeling weird, I don't know what it's from, I don't know what I just did that might have made me have this kind of weird, awkward kind of feeling. But there's a lot of things out there that not many people understand, and this is when I switch my subject to something else, which is there more to this world and us and other things than what we have and know now? Of course, everyone always asks that question. Everyone always goes up on about that topic almost every day now, later on. But really, is there more to this world and to us that we could just please discover about right now, so we can kind of free ourselves from going through somewhat of a time loop with whatever we do? Not much change, it's almost the same thing. You know, is there a way to change everything within just saying a word or whatever, finding one small thing? Because really, I would love if the world could be really different right now. If the world could be somewhat controllable. And I'm not meaning I'm in thirst for power so I can bend the world's reality just with my fingers. No, I'm just saying, can a few things change that could somewhat make people more happy and excited and actually enjoy what the fuck is going on. Really, because I really want a world kind of that goes with everything that I think of, but also goes with everything that everyone else thinks of. Just maybe like a world with magic, actual, real, living magic, world with very futuristic, cool-looking technology, and worlds with unknown creatures that you can somehow befriend, a world with, a world with almost everything you could ever think of or imagine. Is there anything ever beyond what we have now? And of course there should be, because the universe is growing within every day, and there's so much to explore around the universe, probably planets with actual life and all that, and that's when you find one video about top 10 mysterious creatures and all that, and you get so attached into the world and knowing if there's way more to everything than what you thought and saw. Like me, every time I see something that's about like the mysteries of of the world and if something's gonna happen to it later, which I really do hope something's gonna happen to the world later that doesn't involve like everyone being killed from it. I just really want something to change. I really do wish for something like that, and I really do wish for other things. Like, again, kind of bend the world's fabric of reality with just my fingers. That'd be so great. I could, like, make anything possible, like flying pigs. I tried to kind of keep you guys here through jokes. Why did I do that? Why the fuck did I just say that? I hope you survived this long enough through the video. I know very well no one would ever start watching this live stream. There is no way you could be up this late watching me hop around from house to house talking about from like my channel to myself to you to the world, channel, myself, you to the world, done days and all that. And again, really just yeah. And let's go back to channel. I started to seem to make the channel more as if it was supposed to be some type of talkative, advisory, or inspirational, maybe some type of speech kind of channel. When I really wanted to direct it into games, really, I did want to direct it to games, but I almost feel like I should direct it to kind of me maybe vlogging or even live streaming my days, and to show you what I've been dealing with and all the pain that I go through. But I'm running out of things to say, and my throat is dying. I almost want to go pass out because it's now 10. But instead of pass out, I might go Netflix and chill. Of course, Netflix and chill. The thing everyone says. I don't know why. I don't understand. But again, really, I actually do hope you guys had a wonderful day before this. I hope you had a wonderful night afterwards of this. And just bye. Have a beautiful time.